AI vlogs are blowing up everywhere right now, and today I'm breaking down the exact workflow I use to create them. We are going to cover everything from the perfect prompt structure to keeping visual continuity without losing your mind. And yes, I'll show you how to plug this into a system that publishes for you automatically. That is where Vizard really saves the day. First, stop overthinking your prompts because you definitely do not need a 500-word manifesto to get a good result. What you actually need is a consistent logical order: subject, action, camera, POV, environment, and then your dialogue. My go-to setup for those viral POV vlogs is super simple, like saying a specific character holding an object, selfie camera angle, extended arm perspective, in a dense forest at dusk. That single line gives the model the entire scene layout for that first crucial frame. Next, you just tack on the voiceover line for your character, like saying, "Hey guys, today we are catching dinner. Looks like we got a big one." The magic here is that the voice generation often adds tiny imperfect details like breaths or stutters that make the whole thing feel surprisingly real. You actually want those little flaws because they provide that specific kind of raw authenticity viewers are looking for. Quick pro tip: always test your perspective and framing with a cheaper, faster image generation run before committing to video. If your angle is wrong, you will waste valuable credits asking for full video generations, which is the fastest way to kill your budget. Now let's talk about model versions, because in my experience, version 3 consistently gives the best audio and visual quality. Older or faster modes might be cheaper, but they often produce odd anatomy, strange lighting, or robotic, unsettling voices. If you want clean, vlog-ready footage that looks professional, just stick to the high-quality model whenever you can. Continuity is the secret ingredient that separates a sloppy montage from something that looks like a high-production vlog. When a clip ends with a strong frame, you should save that frame as a permanent asset in your project folder. Use those exported frames to tell the model to start the next shot from that exact visual point. That way the character, the lighting, and the camera angle stay perfectly consistent between every single cut. Sometimes, however, the text prompt just does not stick, or the model accidentally swaps in a totally different creature or person. It is annoying, but it is solvable if you reuse your successful prompts as templates and double-check your model version. One classic rookie mistake is leaving the model set to the default, cheaper version, which burns credits on low-quality renders. For multiple characters, the golden rule is to disambiguate clearly by using character labels in your prompts. Don't just say "he says this" and then "he says that," but explicitly assign the dialogue to the specific character name. From my testing, 2 characters are the sweet spot, but trying to squeeze 3 or more often leads to inconsistent anatomy. Also, always make sure your camera perspective is clear. Whether it is a selfie stick, an extended arm, or a GoPro chest mount, changing the POV dramatically changes the composition and makes the footage feel much more grounded and real. Now, you have a folder full of great raw AI clips, but this is where many creators trip up and lose their momentum. They either hoard those clips forever, or they waste hours manually cropping and scheduling every single piece of content. That is exactly where Vizard becomes completely indispensable for your content strategy. Vizard takes those long-form files and automatically edits them into viral-ready shorts without you hunting for the best moments. It also handles your auto-scheduling, meaning you do not need to babysit each upload to maintain consistency. Consistency is what actually builds a loyal channel, and automation keeps you in the game without the burnout. You can see your entire content calendar at a glance, adjust posts, or crop for platforms from one simple dashboard. Unlike some generators that charge per render or force you to hop between apps, Vizard wraps the whole pipeline together. You generate your raw footage with your AI tool, import it into Vizard, and let it pick the high-potential cuts for you. Then, You just let it schedule those clips to drip out across your platforms over the coming days or weeks. You get to keep all the creative control over the storytelling, but you cut your operational work in half. Remember, double-check your model versions, save those strong frames for continuity, and please automate your publishing. Content is only as good as it is visible, and if you are ready to scale, I can help you mock up a prompt chain right now. Let me know if you want me to draft those prompts and a posting calendar for you so we can get your workflow running.